Hi there, and welcome back to the studio. I wanted to take a little time today and talk about the various components of the Discovery structure. These are the parts that contain the electronics, batteries, and sensors we use on orbit. Discovery is manufactured from a material called WinForm XL. This amazing 3D printed material is a polymer mixed with carbon fiber. A 3D printing process called laser sintering creates the incredibly strong and very accurate parts we need for a spacecraft. WinForm has already been used in space and works well in the extreme environment of Earth orbit. This is why we decided to use it instead of a simple 3D printed plastic. Discovery is made up of several distinct parts that hold critical components in place during the launch and operation of the satellite. First, we have the base plate. This is the most important part of the satellite, as it is the structural piece that keeps the Discovery attached to the launch pod. It also provides the guide mechanism as the spacecraft is deployed from the rocket's upper stage. The base plate is 1.6 millimeters thick and fits within the guide rails of the launch pod. All components of the Discovery are attached to the base plate. Next, we have the camera mount. The camera mount holds the imaging electronics in a stowed position during launch. After deployment from the launch pod, it uses a simple spring mechanism to deploy. Once it has been deployed, the camera will have a fantastic view of the Earth. On the bottom of the satellite is the kill switch plate. This piece holds the electronics that activate the Discovery once it clears the launch pod. A pair of microswitches attached to the plate work in concert to keep the satellite from activating prior to deployment from the launch pod. On the side of Discovery is the spring panel. It resides between the base plate and the kill switch plate. The spring panel is used to push Discovery away from other satellites in the launch pod, providing extra distance between pocket cubes as they're deployed in orbit. Once Discovery clears the launch pod, it activates and propels the spacecraft with just a little extra push. Keeping everything enclosed is the main case. It acts as a protective shield for the electronics. The case encapsulates all the hardware as well as provides the attachment points for the solar panels. And finally, we have the solar panels themselves. Attached to the case, these four components hold the solar cells and wiring for Discovery to charge its batteries. The solar panels are spring-loaded. Once the Discovery is deployed from the launch pod, an electrical charge cuts a thin wire and the solar panels open and lock into their normal flight positions. All of these components work together to form an amazing piece of hardware we call a pocket cube. Soon we'll be posting the 3D models of all these components on our website so anyone can download and print a copy of the Discovery. Anyway, that's all we have for today. Thanks for stopping by the studio. Look for more updates on our website coming soon.